What is going on, guys? Nasher61 here, and we're bringing back Nasher's Q&A episode 10. It has been a while since I've done one of these. Somebody just posted something on Twitter to me a couple days ago, and I'm like, why have I not done a Q&A? They're a lot of fun to make. I just kind of forgot about them, to be honest with you. This gameplay on the screen here is an ESHL game. It's actually from a while back. I haven't played ESHL in a while. I do want to get started playing again, so I will start recruiting again soon. Gonna try to get sixes going. Probably gonna do some OTP lobbies and stuff like that to get recruiting. So I'll tell you more about that in upcoming videos. I'll let you know. But let's get these questions started. First question is by ThinIce365, and he asked, are you going to make an NHL 13 response video? And I assume that's to the initial trailer that was released. I actually did do a trailer breakdown. You can go ahead and check that out. I'll put a link to that video in the description below if you haven't seen it. Next question is by Jabby3, and he asked, how old are you? I am 18 years old. Next question is by BlizzardSoup4711, and he asked, would you want Luongo to come to Columbus? Honestly, at this point, I don't care what goalie we get. We just need a strong goalie, and I know Nash is getting traded here soon in the next few days possibly. So we're going to have to see who we can get for Nash, and hopefully we can get a goalie along with that trade just so we can have a solid starting goalie, because that is a key to having a good hockey team. JReadon30 asked, who should the Blue Jackets draft? And honestly, I want Nail Yakupov. That is who I want. That guy's going to be the next Datsuk, the next Ovechkin. But unfortunately, we didn't win the lottery, of course, so we're stuck with the second pick. So I say we go with Ryan Murray. He looks like a solid pick. Or we might trade our pick away in the Nash trade. We'll just have to see what happens. Not sure yet. Dangles290 asked, what team in the NHL has the coolest logo? And with that, I got to go with the Jackets. That might be a little bit biased, but they do have a pretty sick logo if you look at it. It has the Ohio flag looping around the stars. I think that's just a pretty sick looking logo. But aside from that, I got to go with, let's see, Carolina. I like theirs. It's nice and simple, but it gets the message across, and the Kings as well. Sick looking logos. There's lots of good logos in the NHL, but those are some of my favorites. IHOPBorders2 asked, what's a hidden talent you have? And recently I've actually been getting into a lot of ultimate frisbee and frisbee golf. That's kind of what I've gotten good at. I guess you could call it a hidden talent. I'm not really sure, but that's just something fun I've been doing, and I've gotten pretty good at it. The Monster Goalie 18 asked, which game do you like to play more, NHL 12 or FIFA 12? And obviously I gotta go with NHL. That's just my game. That's my style. Hockey is my life. But FIFA's fun to play from time to time. I did get obsessed with it there a couple weeks ago. That's all I played. But I'm back into NHL now, and that's what I'll definitely be playing. NHL 13's coming out soon, and that's going to be a great game. Looking forward to that. Next question is by Uncle Sam Production, and he asked, what do you think of the new features incorporated into NHL 13, and would you be happy for who might be on the cover? We do know who is on the cover now, and that's Claude Giroux. That is a sick-looking cover. Definitely happy for him. I'm glad he won it. As for the features for NHL 13, I'm really looking forward to that new skating engine. Looks like it's going to change a lot about the game just because speed is going to be so effective. And that's good for me just because I make my guy as speedy as possible. I'm looking forward to blasting by defensemen, dangling a little bit, and scoring some sick goals. So we'll have to see how that goes. Wana30 asked, if you were your team center, who would you pick for your wingers, D-man, and goalie? As for my wingers, I don't care if they actually play center. I'm getting Stammer and Malkin. That would be sick. They would be great to play with. For defensemen, I think I'd go with Erik Karlsson, of course. He got so many points last year, and he would be great back there. And probably Dion Phaneuf as well. Seems like a good guy, and he'd be fun to play with. For my goalie, I got to go with Jonathan Quick just because of his playoff performance this year. I mean, you can't compete with that. He played unbelievable throughout the whole series, and he'd definitely be able to back us up back there. WesX7 posted a pretty long message, but essentially what he asked was, what do you think about top elite teams that glitch to win? And my thoughts on that are, seriously, if you're glitching and cheating in a video game, you have nothing better to do than that. Like, if you're going to get to the top of the leaderboards, I know it's nice and all, but if you have to cheat to do it, what's the point? You're not proving anything, and it's just pointless. So that's why I always just play legit, try to have fun, try to get good at the game. You know, there's not much else you can do. Just have fun with it. That Blue Halo guy asked, what do you think about the new basketball team coming to Columbus, and do you think they will be awful or amazing? The basketball team isn't confirmed or anything yet. They're just trying to work on getting a team to Columbus sometime here soon in the next few years. And I think that'd be kind of cool just to have an NBA team. I'm not really an NBA fan or basketball fan at all, but I'd go to the games just to have fun, check them out. I don't really think we're going to get a team, but if we do, I'd be fine with it. It'd be kind of cool, I guess. San Jose Sharks fan Sly asks, what is your favorite drink? And I got to go with Gatorade there. Pretty much aside from water, that's all I drink. And I'm not really a fan of pop or Coca-Cola, Pepsi or anything. I'll drink those from time to time just at a party or whatever. But aside from that, all I drink is Gatorade and water. And I just love any flavor of Gatorade. Just give me that and I'll be happy. Pop Drop Shake asks, do you like golf? No, I'm not really a fan of golf. I'm not very good at it. I've only been once or twice. And that was a very bad experience. I'm so bad at it. I have been playing disc golf lately, though, and that's actually a lot of fun, probably just because I'm somewhat good at it. And I've been practicing a lot on that. Maybe I'll get into golf later in my life. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, though. TextDS asked, why is your logo LA's old one? We're the Comeback Kings, baby. We got to represent the Kings logo. Nah, it just looks kind of cool, and I thought it was a good logo for our team. The Game Borders asks, do you think you'll ever start up a Minecraft series? And no, I will never start up a Minecraft series. I can guarantee you that. When I play video games, I have to play games that have a goal, that are competitive. And that's why I play a lot of sports games, just because I have to be able to beat my opponent. That's why I only play online, just because I'm really competitive when it comes to that. And I just find Minecraft kind of boring. There's not much of a purpose to it, I guess you could say. And that's why I'm just going to stick with NHL and FIFA and sports games like that. Mr. Laughmasters asks, is NHL Hits 2003 the best NHL game of all time? I wouldn't call it the best game of all time, but the NHL Hits games back in the day were amazing. I remember I had the 2002 one, 2003 one, NHL Hits Pro, all those games. I personally like 2002 the most just because I think that was the first one, possibly. It was a lot of fun. There was so much customization you can do, and I just love playing that game with my friends at my house, you know, with the local multiplayer and stuff. And if they brought that game back, I would buy it for sure. But I got to say I like the new NHL games a lot more just because I'm liking the realism. I'm liking all the new dangles and stuff they added. And they're just a lot of fun to play with all these new game modes, ESHL versus Ultimate Team. They're all great features, and I'm glad they have them. Hawksman55 asks, do you have any animals? And yes, I have a lot of animals. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 fish. One of my dogs actually only has 3 legs. We got her like that. Her previous owner was very abusive. She actually was found hit by a car. She had to have one of her legs amputated. She also had a BB in her head when we got her, which she had to get taken out. So she was obviously really abused, and we saved her. She was a rescue dog, and I'm really happy we got her. She's a really nice dog. She only has 3 legs, but she does everything normal. She even started swimming the other day, which was really cool. As for interesting stories regarding my other pets, I also have a goldfish that is 13 or 14 years old. I know that sounds crazy. I won it at the fair when I was a kid. I threw like a ping pong ball into a cup or something like that. And, you know, usually when you do stuff like that, the fish only lasts one night. Mine's still been going for 13 or 14 years. So that is crazy. He is crazy huge. And he's actually living in a huge aquarium we have in my basement. We have like a 20-gallon aquarium with only 3 goldfish in it, which is kind of weird. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed episode 10 of the Q&A. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll also be doing ESHL recruiting soon with OTP open lobbies and stuff like that. Be sure to post your questions for next episode in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys later.